Right, so today we're having a marketing meeting that's a little different.
Oh.
So, firstly, I want you to sort of clear your minds of what we do, who we are, and just think about what I'm going to say next. So first things first, thank you. Massive thank yous. Linus, you're the man that fixes everything. Thank you. What you've brought to the table in the last 12 months is a far cry from what we once had. Helen, you joined the company about the same time, and thank you for what you've brought to the equation. I'm not sure whether we should hug today, but thank you very much. John has become the company Jedi. He knows most things about everything in the business, and you've done a cracking job in the last 12 months since you joined the business.
I hate when this is leading.
Andrew, God of all products. What you've brought to the business since you've joined us some 4, 5, 6 years ago, where you started, where you're at now, you're the kingpin of the business. You know everything about the products that we produce. Lee, well, what can I say about Lee? We thought we had a website before. We certainly didn't. What you've brought to the table is nothing short of phenomenal. So thank you.
Yeah.
And Michael, the latest addition.
Hello.
We'll do a left-handed actually. The social media whiz, who's going to bring more things to our social media platform. And for now, change. We need to change. Who we are, we need to change. We need to think about who we are, what we're doing, where we're going, and why we're doing it. Because it's time to reflect, rethink, redo. What are we about? Why are we doing it? Why? Who are we? So, as a marketing exercise, there's 2 marketing exercises. I'm going to choose volunteers. Who's going to volunteer? Who am I going to volunteer? I need 2.
Yeah, okay.
That's 3.
Oh, sorry.
I choose you 2 guys.
Okay.
So your exercise is, you're at a train station, you're in a coffee house, having a coffee, beer, whatever. You meet somebody, and that person is better at doing your job better than you. We need him on board. We need this person on board. It doesn't matter who they are. What is your sales pitch to that guy, that person, say you need to come and work for Q Purple? What's your sales pitch? You go.
Well, come and work for the best up and coming software company that are around. You know, we've got a lot of exciting products, and I think you could be a good part of that journey.
Do you believe that?
Yes.
Helen, your turn.
Hi, oh my God, you make amazing coffee. And in our office, we love coffee. And we are, talk a bit about my history. So you know me, I'll just go on and on and on. And we are looking for someone like you who can make the perfect coffee and join our team. The ever-growing, frothy, milky, whatever team. I'd say some more, but it's a bit on the spot. But basically, come work for us. Put the coffee down. Before you go make me one.
So you're both right in your answers, but for different reasons. So you're telling the company about who we are.
Mm-hmm.
You're telling us about the ethos. You know, we're a great team.
Yeah.
You know, come and have coffee with us because you won't get a better team to have a cup of coffee with. And that's the kind of philosophy that I want for the business going forward. So I want to talk about our products, who we are, and where I think we're going wrong. So if you look at brands like Tesla, for example, their cars are no different. They'll get you from A to B. They've got a steering wheel, got 4 wheels on the ground. But what makes them different? Bearing in mind they have a $0 budget for marketing. $0. Why is that? Because they have compelling products. So If you talk to anybody about a Tesla, it's got fart mode. It's hilarious. Does it make the car go any faster? Is it more comfortable? But no, it's a talking point. It's something that you've got to come in my Tesla. It's got fart mode.
And it does.
Brilliant. Let's go and have a look. It does a dance. Let's go and have a look. Does it make it a better product? No, but it gives you something to talk about. It's something to talk to you about when you're over a beer. My car has a fart mode.
Does it actually have a fart though?
It really does.
Okay.
Does.
You
You
can
can make
change
all the
it.
seats fart if you sit in the front. You
Why
can.
have we never done that?
How many times has he done it to a Mandarin?
Because
That's the
it's
question.
hilarious. Yeah, exactly.
You
It is
have a
funny,
drive on
actually.
Mars mode. So on your sat nav,
Yeah.
you're driving on Mars. Does it make the car go any better? To make it a better product as a physical product. Is it better than a BMW? It's electric, it's all that. But people are not worried about that. But they're talking about these features and functionalities that make them stand out. They're a compelling product. Brewdog hotels. Have you heard about this? This
Yeah,
is
yeah.
absolutely fascinating. They in their hotels they have a beer fridge in the shower. Who the flying what's it wants to have a beer in between washing your hair and your gonads? But you'll take a picture of it and put it on social media, and you're spreading the word. It's a fun product. It's different. It's not like a travel lodge. It's a social media winner. AO.com. If you've ever purchased a product from AO.com, the experience is nothing short than miraculous. They're not making a product. They're not manufacturing anything. They're having the Hoover, Indesit, whoever, sell their product for them. But where they excel is you order product online, you get immediate notification when it's coming. You'll get notification the day before when they think it's going to come. You get a telephone call the following morning to say we'll be there between 11 and whatever. And they are on the money. We brought a product. What did we buy recently?
That dying, the
A
dead
washing machine.
yeah.
The guys turned up, tapped and unwrapped it. They would install it for you. Brilliant. Took all the waste away. Anything we can help you with? No. Do you want a cup of tea? We really haven't got time. Got to go. Service is immaculate, and that's what makes them stand out. Here's another one. You perhaps won't know about this, but there's a YouTube channel called Solving the Money Problem. I watch it avidly. This guy who runs this, Stephen Mark Ryan, his language on there is shocking. He drops the F-bombs left, right and centre, but his content is really good. And it's engaging. And it's a bit offensive, but you kind of get over it because you accept the quality of what he's giving you. And he's quite compelling to listen to. He's quite, and what he says about some people is quite interesting, shall we say. So, without offending anybody, you're all doing a great job. We've done a great job. We've been in business for some 11 years, but I would say to you, we're wallpaper. And the reason I say that, how are we different from any other company? We're making a product, you're making a good product, we made a good website, great. The features and functionalities are the same or similar to everybody else, but we're wallpaper. What makes us stand out from the crowd? I would say to you at the moment, nothing. We think we stand out from the crowd. Internally, we're fantastic. But people looking at us as a business, what makes us stand out? Great product, yeah. So is Bolster, so is OneTrace. But what makes us stand out? Design and usability, everybody's got that. People have got that. Price, people are not really worried about price. It's $299, $249, whatever. What we don't have is engagement. That engagement where you've got fart mode. Fantastic on the social media about this. Where's that engagement? Where's that fun aspect of what we do? Where's that fun aspect? We don't have it in our products. It has the right features, the right functionalities, but we don't have a fart mode. We don't have, mate, have you seen this fire risk? I did 10 pins and got a fart. Brilliant. I'll tell my other friends. We don't have that in our product. So, where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? So, like I say, where's our fart mode? Where do we gamify what we do? Where's the animation? So if you've clocked in 10 times, why isn't there a pop-up on the screen saying, fucking well done, you clocked in 10 times? Where is that? We don't have that, and we should have, and this is what we need to think about. So here's an example. Fart mode. You've clocked in for 20 days straight, you have a fart mode. I'm using fart mode because it was a Tesla thing. You can have a fanfare. You've done 20 pins, you've done 100 pins, great, well done. You've got a star. This is the kind of thing I think we need to be thinking about. To create that conversation, that engagement with us. We're a fun business, we've got a fun product. Does all the things that everybody else does, but it farts as well. Great. It's hilarious. That's when they engage with their colleagues, their friends, when they move companies, their bosses. You say, oh, my friend's using this virus, it's brilliant. He's not going to tell him he's got a fart mode, but he's engaged with it, he likes it, he's going to sell it from his point of view to his boss, to his friends, to his colleagues. The other one, I'm not saying that we should do this by any stretch of anybody's imagination. But FC UK use this. It's out there, isn't it? How many books do you see on a bookshelf when you go into Waterstones or whatever that have that in the title? Lots. Because they're trying to draw you in, they're trying to attract you, they want that engagement. Now I'm not advocating using this kind of language, but by no means. But what I'm saying is that puts them head and shoulders above the rest, because it's not wallpaper. It's something different. Why does that say that? Listen, FC UK, constantly when that first came out and kids were wearing it in schools, kids were wearing it because it said FC UK, nearly said the other word, but the teachers were up in arms about it. But you were talking about the brand. You were talking about the product. What's our thing? Virgin did something the same, similar back in the day. So, got another challenge for you, but we need Helen. So we'll take a breath. So, another marketing exercise, which we're all going to do today. And for the person who does the best job, we'll get that. So I'll hand out the envelopes. Do not look in them. Who wants the first one? So it's going to be random.
I'll take the first one.
Do not look in it. Second.
I'll let-
Third. Fourth. Fifth. So you didn't get one. Obviously can't count. Right. Phew. I just need to pop out for a minute. I want you to look in your envelopes, see what it is, and just see how you're going to sell that item to this group. That is mine. Okay?
So, I wondered what all these things were for.
He's been on Amazon.
Yeah,
You know what?
because I kept seeing things come up on Amazon. I'm thinking, what's that about? And then,
At least you know it's not a present for you now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how to spell that, I'm very
Get away with that. Don't worry about it. What is it?
How do I sell
What are they?
fried chicken
Oh, yeah.
keyring?
I thought still a bookmark.
Now we're talking about standing out and making a difference.
You're
You're supposed to be hiding that.
Oh, sorry. I didn't realise we were hiding them.
Please
Right.
can you tell me this is being recorded?
It's been recorded.
It is being recorded.
Right, so
Amanda.
what have I got? I'll go first to give you an example. Which one is it? Right, okay. I know what it is. Andrew, you won't believe what I've got in here, mate. You've got an iPad at home?
I have.
Fantastic. This is better than an iPad. You all want one of these. I only want a fiver for it. John, you've got an iPad at home.
No.
Do you want something better than an iPad?
Yeah.
I've got it in here.
Oh, yeah.
Would you buy it off me?
For £5, yeah.
Not what you just
Done.
said.
Linus, you've got an iPad at home.
Yeah, do.
Do you want something to go with it? It'd be amazing.
I rarely use my iPad.
You'll use this. Would you buy one?
I'm not sure. I
You
need to- I
really?
need to
No,
see where
really,
is it.
seriously.
All right.
£2.50
All
to
right.
you.
Okay.
Hey,
250.
you got
I'll take a risk.
Would you like one?
But I've got an iPad.
Would you like something to go with it?
No.
You'll love
I've
this.
got everything I
If
need.
you haven't got one of these,
I have.
I can guarantee you have not got one of these.
Guaranteed.
Lee, would you buy this? You'll love it. It's the
How much?
best thing. Fiver. You £2.50. Deal.
Buy one get one free.
I've only got the one.
It's broken.
Deal. Have you got an iPad?
It's broken.
They're hideous.
This is better. This
I
will
like
fix
them.
everything. So for all those, what I have in here is I have a pad with ice.
Where's the eyes?
All right, yeah.
It's an iPad.
It is an iPad.
Yeah,
But
very
you see
good.
what I've done now?
Yeah.
I've done something different. I've changed. I've looked ridiculous. I've got your attention, and I've sold you something you don't bloody want. Time to be different. Your turn.
Do I have to show it or just keep it behind?
You sell it how you want to. It's your product. It's not mine. I did mine in my way. I gave you an example.
I'll stand up then.
This is so awkward.
I want you to put your hand up if you've got two ears.
Yeah.
Right, so immediately this product is for every single one of you, okay? Do you stand out from the crowd?
Not enough, no.
No? So this product is for all of you. You'll light up in the dark, you've got two ears, and it'll make you look better on a night out. Do you want it?
Tell me
Yes,
more.
yeah, tell us more.
Yeah?
Tell me
You
more.
want a bit more, okay?
Yeah.
So your first pair will be free of charge,
Nice.
okay? And you can come back and buy as many as you like, any colour you like, and you'll always stand out from the crowd because you've got two ears. That doesn't make you stand out from the crowd, but this product does.
Okay. Sold.
Earring,
Oh,
Lucas earring.
I want those.
Sorry, Amanda, you should be the judge because you haven't got one. Who gets the tenner?
Oh, right, okay.
Okay. Sold?
Sold,
Done.
yeah.
Sold.
Okay. Lee, you're next.
I've got no idea yet.
You let Michael do it.
It's quite-
Oh, I didn't have much secret time.
Sure.
Yeah, you did. You got picked first.
Morning, everyone.
Morning.
So, who has a computer at home?
Yes,
Who uses their computer at home?
yes.
Okay, so perfect. Do you like clicking on your computer? Clearly, you have to use your computer to click. Luckily, I have something that'll make it a lot easier for you. I have beginner weights for finger strengthening. You know, 2 reps a day, and you'll be clicking like a madman. With a low price of £5, you'll be clicking away. So,
I'll buy for you.
Yeah, I'd like for Michael
Alright.
as well.
thank you. Would you like some finger strengthening, sir?
Yes, please.
Yes, absolutely. Because
Definitely
everyone
like
clicks.
Good one.
Okay. Thank you.
Thanks, Michael.
I'm not feeling myself, so I'm not going to plan. Okay, let me think. Okay, who here likes to read?
Yes.
Yes.
Who here still use an old-fashioned book?
Yes.
Who uses a bookmark?
Yeah.
Yes.
Tell me about your bookmark.
Must have got the cat on
Is
it.
it boring? Is it dull? Is it?
It's not too exciting, no.
Would you look at any other bookmark?
I would, yeah.
Would you look at one that was outrageously fun?
Possibly, yeah.
Would you look at one that was you were sitting on the beach and you dropped your bookmark and somebody would go, is this yours? Would you be embarrassed?
Possibly.
Come on, who'd buy it?
Possibly.
Yeah, why not?
Yes.
I can't think of anything else. Sorry.
Well done, Helen.
Fuck off, I'm reading.
Brilliant.
Oh God.
Oh. Okay. So
It's because he's not natural.
I'm gonna target someone specifically, so no offense, okay?
No.
So raise a hand if you spend 200 a month for for a injection to lose weight. Okay? If anybody else does that, raise a hand. Do you want to not to spend 200 a month and save that 200 a month?
Yes.
This thing will stop you for using that, and you'll get in better shape. Do you want that? For 250 instead of 200.
250.
No, 250. 250.
£2.50.
£2.50.
£2.50.
And that's one time pay.
How
You just
can-
pay 250 and that's it.
How can you prove it's going to do the same thing?
It will, but
How?
you have to trust me. I'm not a salesperson.
I'll
You-
buy
you-
it.
you-
I'm going to buy from you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you'll buy it? Anybody else? will buy it?
£2.50, almost zero risk.
Yeah. It will remind you that you will spend 200. Okay, so you can have this key ring on your keys. It's a fried chicken. So you look at it as like, if I'll eat it, I'll have to spend 200 a month.
Gonna
Nice.
Sorry, no offense.
No, no offence taken.
A
Right.
plastic crispy nugget.
Is it a bird? Is it a plane?
Dragon.
It's got raw mode. Who doesn't want that?
Actually, not bad. I think my niece would like that, nephew.
Brilliant.
Anyone single and not got somebody at home to go home to?
Oh God, it's me again.
Do you ever wear jeans and you wondering what this little pocket is for?
Yes.
Yes.
So you're interested in my product?
Tell me a bit more about it.
It's cheap and it will mean that you've got somebody you can carry with you always.
Oh, yeah, I'm bought.
But his name's Johnny. in the Johnny pocket, you've always got somebody with you.
Brilliant.
I'll buy it from you.
So who's the winner then, Amanda? What do you think? everybody.
It's difficult. They're all really good.
There's only one £10.
I know. It's got to be Lee and Johnny. It was difficult.
Well done, Lee.
Well done, Lee.
Well done. The point of the exercise is that quite quickly, with something you didn't know about 10 minutes ago, you're able just to pitch that. What can you do with more thoughts? What can you do with spending some more mental energy on what we're doing as a product development, as sales, as a website, as social media? What, with a bit more thought and energy, where can we take where we're at the moment forward to be a bit more standout from the crowd? That was the purpose of the exercise. I hope you enjoyed it. So, going back to the products and what we do, I've talked about various things about Fart Mode, Gamify. One of the products I use, and I think some of you guys have used it already, is Todoist. Now, Todoist is a simple to-do list. You just put your things on there that you've got to do, it's a little reminder, you check them off. But actually, they've gamified their product. So, for me, I did this with Hannah did it as well, is that you get scores for how many to-do things you put on your to-do list. And for me, I constantly look at how many I've done this week, where am I at? And currently, I'm a grandmaster. I've gone through all of these, and now I'm going, but it's engaged me. I'm keen to get my numbers up to use the product. It's no different from the Microsoft to-do list or any other, but these guys have thought about this. They've gamified that, so it gives you an incentive. It pulls you in. It's no better product, but it's allowing their customers to feel like they're getting involved. So I'll come to you, Andrew. If we did something on Fire Rest, how many pins have you raised? Do you get a star? Do you get a little banner saying, well done, you've done 100 pins or something? Should we be looking at something like that? On our Clocked In product, should we be looking at, when you've done, like I said earlier, 20 clock-ins, consecutive days, you get a fanfare. It just feels like that engagement. So I want us to start thinking about those kind of things, because Fire Arrest is a great product. We think it's great. And we're trying to tell the world, but we need the world to get involved. So if you're out there and you're a beginner on your Fire Arrest, and you progress to a novice, and then suddenly you're a professional, somebody will be saying, look at this product, it's great. You won't necessarily be telling them about that part, but they'll be telling them about the product, and that creates conversation, and conversation will in turn, hopefully, increase engagement and sales. So on this one, this is still to do is, you'll see what I'm doing. 4 weeks ago I did 129 on my list, 113, 108, and 61 that week so far. And I'm just engaged with it. It's no better product. But what do we need to do with our products to make it more engaging? So, going back to what I was saying earlier, how do we make our products, how do we make us different and not wallpaper? How do we make it different from Boris? How do we make it different from One Trace? How do we get that engagement? How do we create that buzz? How do we make our product a talking point? And that's what I was saying about, you know, if you'd have a fanfare, if you've done 20 pins or something. Well, hey, you've done 20 pins, well done, mate. You know, that's going to create that engagement. For me, that's what I think we should be looking at. Make the product more fun. Make the product, rather than a tool they have to use, a tool that they want to use. It's important that we get that engagement. We need to rethink about what we're doing, because we're just the same as any other company. Producing a great product, we think it's a great product, but we're not getting that engagement externally. How do we do that Tesla fart mode where you're posting on social media with my car doing a dance? I'm not saying our product's going to do a dance, but if I take a video of my car doing a dance, put it on, it's interesting. How do we create that engagement? So, and the last one on this side, a good product is not good enough. We've got great products, we've got great people, we've got a great team, we're doing really well, but it's not good enough because you're competing against other good products. We need to make our products a little different, a little stand out by doing the things I've talked about. I'm not saying what I've talked about here is the end of it, I'm just saying it's the start of it, it's an idea, it's what others are doing. We need to find our own thing, whatever that thing is, our own fart mode, whatever that is, we need to do something a little different. So again, talking about engagement, what about the devices we post? Why has it not got a ribbon around it? Why is it not an exciting parcel to open? It's a functional product, no offence, it's a functional product. It's a great product. We've done everything that we can. We've put everything in there, but why haven't we put a bow around it? Why doesn't somebody open it up and go, wow, we've got something present from Clocked In, not a clock from Clocked In. It's just about changing that mindset. Why isn't there a chocolate in it? Why isn't there whatever in it? A nice letter welcoming them. You know, why haven't we created that engagement? Because when they phone you up and say, I've got a problem with the device, they'll say, I've got a problem with the device, help me out. Rather than, I've got a bloody problem with the device. If you put a present in there, something that engages them, something that makes them feel good, that changes their attitude towards us. And it changes their attitude when they're talking about our product to other people. It's about doing something a little different. Put a ribbon around it, why not? What's it going to cost us? Nothing. Just a little bit of thought. So, the other one I want to talk about, and this is critical, you and I talked about this briefly the other day. Fail fast. Failure is power. And the reason I say failure is power, because failure, if you're constantly failing, you're constantly learning. And if learning is knowledge, knowledge is power. So if we're constantly probing that market, that social media market with different ideas about what we're doing, if something doesn't work, you don't repeat that. If something does work, you repeat that. But if you're doing it fast and furious, you'll know. And you'll get different engagement. something different on the website. If you're doing something there that you know, try and A/B testing, you know, landing page 1, landing page 2. If you're trying different things, you'll know what works. Same with product development, you know, pushing those boundaries. What are we doing? Do we need to do that or this? What is more beneficial for the customer? We need to be probing that faster and more furious. Those kind of things. So I think that's there on purpose, because I failed there. It's a failure. I've learned that. Need to change it. And that's what I'm saying about everything that we do in the business. Social media, website, product development, everything that we do. Service, are we doing that ribbon round the thing? What do we have to do to get that engagement with that person who's going to receive that package, that engagement with the person who's going to receive that email or social media content? What are we doing different? How are we different from any other business? How are we going to make ourselves not wallpaper? Because every other business is doing the same. Every other business is trying to do what we're doing and gain those customers. It's important. So, as I've just said, fail fast should be our philosophy. It should be the thing that we do. Fail fast, learn, iterate. Failure is a good thing. So don't worry if it doesn't work. I'm not going to jump up and down. I'm going to say, well done, what's your next thing? What are you going to try next? When are you doing it? Tomorrow, today, next hour, next 5 minutes? You need to be doing it faster than anybody else. The other thing is quite important, this one is, find pressure, put yourselves under pressure, set yourself a target of doing more posts. You're going to do 50 in a day, a bit too much. If you do 45, so be it, but you've created that self-pressure. And if we create that pressure in the business, we will flourish. Complacency will kill us. So if you set a target for 5, sorry, I'm picking on you. If you set a target for 5, that's kind of complacent. Yeah, I can do that. That's easy. Oh, yeah, no worries. I'll do that in the morning. I'll have an easy afternoon. Set yourself a target slightly beyond your capabilities. Make your own pressure, because we'll flourish if we're all pushing really hard to a common end goal. We'll win. There's no two ways about it. We will win. So find that pressure, but also just note that when it becomes stress, because stress is not necessarily good. It's that balance that you've got to find. So I can say to you quite categorically that my pressure level of being able to take pressure is quite high. Yours might be significantly less because you haven't had the same life experiences as me. But you've got to find your own pressure level. You've got to do that yourself. What can I do? How do I push the boundaries within my limitations? I'm not asking you to go beyond the ridiculous, but I'm just saying find that pressure. What can we do to make this product, this business, this website, this whatever better? And how quick can I do it? Can I do it by next week? Oh no, actually I'll do it this week, or I'll do it by Wednesday. Whatever, set yourselves in internal targets and goals. So I think, I'm getting to the end now, you're all saying thank God, but be the change. It's time to make a difference, time to be different, and by different, I'm talking about the things, you know, making us a fart mode or a fanfare or whatever. Time to make that change, and the time is now. Now's the time to do it, not next week, not a fortnight from now. Now it's time to change our mindset of what we're doing and what we're thinking about the business. And don't be afraid to be different. Don't be afraid. Let's challenge ourselves into making our product just a little more stand out, a little more different. Why isn't our product got a fanfare or a ribbon or something in social media marketing? I've nearly said the expletive word. I don't want to use that, but it's an idea. It's a thought. It's, you know, what are we doing to stretch our minds and stretch the abilities of our product? It's now. This is the time. Got great product, got great team, new offices, we've got everything that we need. as a springboard into what we're going to become. And that's it.